Uh, Thank you, Nina. Thank you so much. Wow, very good introduction you buat ya, Nina. Thank you. Mula-mula saya nak ucapkan terima kasih kepada Nina kerana introduce saya. Okay, Nina very confident, very good. Thank you so much. I nak ucapkan terima kasih kepada Diamond Syamas dengan Diamond Razak kerana menjemput saya bercakap hari ini. Okay, I would like to thank ECBI dan pemimpin-pemimpin ECBI kerana setuju untuk menjemput saya sebab I'm sure it's a group leadership decision to invite me. Jadi apa saya nak buat adalah sedikit sebanyak share about my background, kenapa saya buat Amway, kenapa inilah masa dia. Jadi topik yang saya nak talk about today is about why Amway and why now, why this is the right time. Like I said, I joined Amway. I nak ucapkan terima kasih kepada my sponsor. My sponsor is Emerald Directs, Derek Kulasingham and Lim Ilwan. Dan upline leader saya adalah Double Diamond, founders Double Diamond Ricky Ang. So please give them a round of applause sebab mereka dua orang. Because of these two couples, I'm in the business today. Okay, my background. I want to start with my stories. Sebab I ada banyak cerita dia tu. You know, I've been in Amway for many years. Jadi, I memang kalau nak cerita ni banyak nak cerita. I'm a pensyarah. I'm a training consultant. Jadi training consultant satu hari suntuk boleh cakap ni. So, but I'm given the next 45 minutes to 1 hour to speak to you. Jadi, I will try to make it short. But apa I nak buat adalah mula-mula beritahu kenapa I buat Amway, my story, my background. Kenapa buat Amway and apakah perubahan dalam hidup saya because of Amway. And lepas tu I will tell you kenapa this is the right time. Kenapa masa ni lah kena buat Amway, you know. I'm glad I started long time ago. Tetapi I also want to tell people that ramai yang beritahu biasa dia kata, oh kalau dulu-dulu start bagus kan sekarang lambat pula. Tak. Actually this is the right time to do. Now is the time for you to do. So I will explain to you kenapa kejap lagi. So let me start out with my story, and I want to, since it is not, sorry, hang on. Okay. I want to start off by telling you this. Do you know, because we are not interactive, so I just want to ask you a question. I always wanted to ask people, I say, do you want to be rich? I always say, do you want to be rich? You know, and everybody will say, memang lah, kalau I tanya you, you in your house, wherever you're watching from, you can put up your hand lah. Would you like to be rich? If I ask you the question, you will say, memang lah nak jadi kaya kan? And saya pun macam tu je. Boleh kecil-kecil lagi tu, memang I nak jadi kaya kan? And then I found out there are only 3 ways to become rich. Ada 3 cara je nak jadi kaya. And 3 cara. Okay, first one is dilahirkan kaya lah. That's the first way lah. So I buat research, betul-betul nak jadi kaya kan? Jadi I found out 3 ways sajalah. So number 1 is dilahirkan kaya. Jadi yang tu kita ada pilihan lah kan? You didn't choose your parents, you didn't choose their background, jadi you dilahirkan. Saya dilahirkan miskin because my parents were rubber tapper, penuri getah. I grew up in Port Dickson. Saya ada 12 adik-beradik, saya anak ke-9. So dari kecil lagi memang miskin lah, memang tapi bersungguh-sungguh lah jadi kaya kan. I worked as a waiter, I worked as a shop assistant, I kerja dekat syarikat yang buat letak batu-bata tu kan, dia I worked in construction company. I also, because my family was poor, kita tinggal di estate kan, jadi kita ada kebun. Kebun means kita adalah what do you call it, sayur-sayuran, my parents put in, tanam kan, kita ada pokok mangga. So what I used to do untuk nak cari duit tu, I will pluck mangoes, I'll pluck papaya semua tu, and I jual kat staff room dekat guru-guru I kan. So everybody know lah kalau nak 1 kilo, masa tu kati lah, bukan kilo lah kan. 1 kati tomato minta Karthigesu di bawah. Kalau nak mango 1 kati tu minta Karthigesu. Jadi semua orang kenal sebab I memang nak jadi kaya. Tapi tidak dilahirkan kaya. Sebab ada 3 cara nak jadi kaya kan. Satu adalah itu tak ada pilihan lah kita semua kan. Itu memang tak ada pilihan. Okay, cara kedua nak jadi kaya. To be rich. Second way to become rich is kahwin orang kaya. Jadi yang belum kahwin tu baguslah, ada peluang lagi kan. Yang dah kahwin tu sorry lah, you semayang lah and then see whether orang yang you kahwin tu akan jadi kaya atau tidak, ataupun buat bisnes Amway mesti boleh kaya. Nanti akan tunjuklah berapa banyak duit boleh buat dengan Amway tu and you tahulah boleh jadi kaya. Anyway, so cara yang kedua nak jadi kaya adalah untuk kahwin orang kaya. Jadi saya pergi Universiti Melaya. Bila pergi situ tu memang dalam otak saya tu dah adalah tahu, I kena jadi orang kaya ni, I kena cari orang kaya ni. Jadi I jalan-jalan tu, then in my studies accounting tu, I jumpa this lady. First time I saw her, dia bawa kereta Honda Prelude. Honda Prelude, maksud tu Honda Prelude is a sports car, you know. So I say, wow, this is an Indian girl, very beautiful, bawa Honda Prelude pula tu. I say, oi, orang kaya ni. And then 2 minggu kemudian ke Honda Accord. And then 2 minggu kemudian Honda Civic. I pelik lah. I think, wait, dia tukar kereta, no? And then dia bawa Mercedes. Wah, bagus ni. Ni betul-betul kaya lah ni kan. Lepas kahwin baru tahu ayah dia adalah car salesperson. Jadi dia jual kereta. Jadi orang bila nak beli kereta tu, kereta lama dia bawa, my wife bring to the university, and then dia untuk 1 minggu 2 minggu sebelum dia dapat pembeli, lepas tu dah jual kereta tu, bawa kereta baru. Jadi lain kali belum kahwin tu, buat your own investigation dulu, check first. Anyway, I'm married to Shoba. Shoba is a wonderful person. I jumpa dia kat Universiti Melaya. Of course, we've been married for now 31 years and we've got 2 beautiful children. So cara kedua nak jadi kaya tu kahwin orang kaya. Cara ketiga, which is what you probably be interested. They always say you need to get a good education. You need to get a good job in a good company and work very hard. You become rich. You know, in fact, they'll say kalau kita bersungguh-sungguh tu, you become filthy, stinking rich. So I study accountancy. I buat MBA. I kerja kat Bank Negara. And I worked very, very hard. And I was filthy and stinking. Tak kaya pula tu. I was wondering kenapa pula ni? Kenapa, you know? So I was thinking macam mana jadi kaya ni? Macam mana jadi kaya ni kan? That's when I read Robert Kiyosaki's book, or I understood the importance of passive income. Okay? And then, of course, then I started the Amway business. Mula-mula I joined insurance. So let me tell you how I joined Amway. I actually kerja kat Bank Negara, but masa tu I joined insurance, you know. And then when I was in insurance, I was selling insurance policy. So I had this girl yang who is my sponsor lah. Dia nak beli insurance daripada saya. Dia kata, okay, Mr. Karthi, I will buy insurance from you, tapi you kena sign up in my business. I kata apa business? Dia kata business Amway. So I kata, okay lah, you know, I join you aja lah. You know, but tapi I tak nak buat business Amway because I buat insurance ni. So I join lah business Amway under her. Because she bought a policy and memang dia beli insurance policy under me. The only thing is that masa tu there was a major problem with the insurance industry. And masa tu dia jemput I pergi meeting, pergi rally, pergi meeting, and that's where I found out about the Amway business. And of course then I joined Amway and buat Amway lah. Okay? Itu adalah sedikit sebanyak cerita saya regards to that, ya. But I want to tell you a story here, which I love to tell story. Kan ni ada kisah benar lah ni. So you need to know why you need to do the business now, ya. Ini ada orang kaya, tapi dia tak happy langsung, you know, dah hidup dia tak happy. Jadi dia pergi cari-cari orang untuk nak tahu macam mana nak jadi happy ni, macam mana dia nak, you know, saya tak happy tapi duit banyak tu. Jadi dia lama-kelamaan dia jumpalah seorang bijaksana, seorang pintar kan. You know, and then ask him, Datuk, macam mana nak jadi kaya ni, Datuk? Bukan Datuk politik, ni Datuk yang ada janggut semua macam Confucius lah. And then orang tua tu dia kata, oh kalau nak kaya tu, apa-apa you tengok tu mestilah berwarna hijau. Dia kata, whatever you see must be green in color. Jadi orang kaya ni dia kembali, and then 6 bulan kemudian pergi jumpa orang tua tu, kata orang tua, Datuk, saya sekarang very happy, you know, saya very happy, you datanglah rumah I nak buat kenduri untuk you lah, and then datanglah. Jadi orang tua tu kata, okay lah datang. And then dia pergilah rumah orang kaya ni. Bila dia pergi rumah tu, dia nampak big bungalow green in color, warna hijau. So you tahu lah kan, orang tua tu kata, apa-apa you tengok mesti berwarna hijau. Jadi apa yang orang kaya ni buat, dia cat dia punya rumah kaya, hijau. Lepas tu orang tua tu, dia pergi nak ketuk pintu, dapat kereta BMW, Mercedes, dua-dua hijau. So dia dah tahu lah kan, jadi orang kaya ni dia cat hijau lah. Lepas tu orang tua tu masuk lah, bila ketuk pintu masuk, orang gaji pakai uniform hijau, bila dia masuk dia nampak semua hijau, kapet dia hijau, dinding semua hijau, televisyen pun hijau, sofa semua hijau. Orang kaya pun pakai uniform ataupun coat hijau lah tu. And then orang kaya tu beritahu lah, ini orang tua tengoklah semua, sekarang saya banyak happy, semua hijau. And orang tua tu tanya, dia kata berapa banyak you belanjakan nak cat you punya kereta, cat you punya rumah, nak buat macam ni? Dia kata, oh, I belanjakan 50,000 nak cat semualah. So orang tua tu kata, dia kata, kenapa you belanja 50,000? Kenapa tak ambil RM50, beli cermin mata berwarna hijau, pakai nampak semua hijau? Now, cerita tu kalau you dengar betul-betul what it means is this. You boleh cuba tukar you punya syarikat, tukar you punya wife, tukar you punya kereta, tukar, tapi kebahagiaan tu adalah dari diri sendiri. Jadi orang kaya ni dia tukar semua, dia cat semua tu, tapi tak happy langsung. You understand? Tapi dia buat happy, tapi mana-mana dia pergi tak happy kan? Tapi kalau dia pakai cermin hijau, nampak semua hijau, dia happy. So bila I dengar cerita tu, masa tu I kerja kat Bank Negara, I nak buat insurans tu, I dapati, I rasa lah, I need to do something about my life in order to become happy rather than tukar. Because I was a Bank Negara, I nak tukar kerja lah, I nak gaji lebih lah. Then I realize actually mana-mana you pergi kerja tu kerja juga sebab you kerja untuk orang lain. Apa-apa gaji yang kita dapat tu memang after a while tak cukup lah tu. So that's when I started to seriously think about the Amway business, yeah? And this is what Bill Gates says. He says, if you are born poor, it's not your mistake, but if you die poor, it's your mistake. Jadi, kalau kita dilahirkan miskin, tak apalah. Tapi janganlah bila kita meninggal dunia tu, kalau bila kita dah nanti, you go to the next level tu, you masih miskin. Sebab yang suffer tu your family. Jadi, kita kena buat sesuatu, ya? Okay. I just want to share you a little bit about my life before Amway, after Amway, so you understand sikit. I will give you an example. Masa kerja kat Bank Negara, ini adalah motosikal saya. Walaupun ada accounting degree and everything, tapi I motosikal aja sebab that's all I can afford it. Tapi bila dah buat Amway, I was able to buy my car, which is I drive a Nissan Murano. I love this car. I bought a car for my wife, Mercedes, so I was able to do. And bila kita keluar mana-mana pergi dengan untuk Amway tu, kita dapat limousine. So it is a very different life because I buat business Amway. House, saya daripada estate. Jadi you tahu lah estate, rumah estate tu kecil je kan. So this was my family. This is me and my wife lah kan, and in my family. And ini adalah rumah saya. Tengok, kecil je kan rumah saya tu kecil. So semua keluarga saya boleh berkumpul, macam inilah rumah tu kan. Tapi because of that, buy a big house dekat Country Head Kajang. Ini adalah rumah yang saya beli. And of course, my house is a very big decorated house. This is my house. Just give you some picture. Ini adalah for you to tell you that my parents are penuri getah. Tetapi business Amway telah beri saya peluang untuk change my life. Itu yang saya nak tunjuk sedikit sebanyak. This is not to boast to you how rich I am. This is not to tell you, nak jadi kaya join Amway. Tak. I want to tell you that dalam hidup kita ni, kita ada peluang untuk tukar cara hidup kita dengan kalau kita bersungguh-sungguh lah. Okay? Menjada wajada kan. Kalau kita bersungguh-sungguh tu, apa yang you buat tu, you dapatlah dia punya pahala kan. So you got to do it. Education, saya belajar di sekolah kebangsaan Port Dickson, and then sekolah tinggi Port Dickson. Tapi apa yang saya buat because of the Amway business, I was able to give my 2 children the best education. Their primary school, their secondary school, their university, semua private. And ini adalah because I don't have to depend on the government, I don't have to depend. Bila I belajar tu masa tu, kena ambil pinjaman sini, kena ambil pinjaman sana, and kena kerja part-time as a tuition teacher, nak cari duit. Tapi I made sure that because of the Amway business, I was able to give the best education for my children. The reason I'm sharing this is because kalau saudara-saudari yang tengok saya sekarang dengar cerita ni kan, if you don't know, because orang panggil you kata join Amway lah, join lah Amway. Actually, you kena join Amway sebab you ada satu impian yang maybe belum capai lagi. I don't know what it is. I will share you a lot of things today. Maybe salah satu ni, we call it magic moment. Maybe salah satu apa yang saya cakap tu will strike you and you say, yalah, I think I got to do Amway. Kan? So I'll talk to you in terms of impian. I'll also talk to you in terms of logical. I'm an accountant, I'm an auditor. Kenapa I buat Amway? I'll tell you that. Traveling, ni I kena cerita dengan traveling ni. You see, bila I'm from the estate, remember? I kan orang estate. Jadi tak pernah pergi luar negeri, mana-mana lah kan. Jadi I join Bank Negara. Bila I join Bank Negara tu, I tanyalah masa interview I tu, I tanyalah. Because I join Bank Negara as an auditor. Jadi I tanya dia, boleh tak? Will I go overseas or not? Would I be able to tell? Because I memang nak pergi overseas. I want to travel kan. So I tanyalah ke Bank Negara dekat interview tu. Dia kata, memang you kerja auditor Bank Negara mesti travel overseas. So I pun excited lah boleh travel kan, boleh pergi overseas kan. Jadi saya kerja 8 tahun kat Bank Negara, ada travel overseas 2 kali. Satu was to Singapore, the other one was to Penang. Now you remember ini pun overseas juga, because kalau nak pergi daripada Johor ke Singapore, over the sea. Kalau nak pergi dari Butterworth ke Penang, over the sea. So I macam remember if, tadi Nina kata kan, if God is with me, who can be against me? Memang I tanya overseas, I tak kata overseas ni bukan Malaysia, overseas ni pergi luar negeri kan. I just say overseas. Tetapi because I did Amway, this is the many countries that I've traveled in Amway. Banyak. This is just some of the countries that I've enjoyed. I just listened from the time I started traveling. Many countries I've traveled with Amway, and I tell you, you too can do that. Okay, traveling wise. I want to tell you about snow. Masa kecil lagi, everybody is watching me, you like snow kan, or salji kan. Oh my God, I want to play with the snow. Oh my God, So I pun memang, tapi kecil-kecil lagi lah kan. Nak pergi main salji lah kan. And macam mana main salji tak kecil-kecil lagi. So I memang, So ada fridge kan. Fridge kan atas tu freezer. Freezer tu masa dulu lah. Nowadays fridge bukan macam tu lah. Dulu punya fridge kan. You buka freezer atas tu, you ada dia punya ketul ais tu. Kalau you scratch it, you'll get this ice. And then inilah salji you kan. But because of the Amway business, I have gone for many snow holidays. I've been to Denmark, Japan, New Zealand, UK, USA, Switzerland, Norway, all this, and I play in the snow because of Amway. Jadi ada banyak dia punya perubahan dalam Amway tu. Talk about food. Okay, talk about food. I come from the estate. Jadi bila estate ni, because 12 adik-beradik, my parents are wonderful people. My father, mother, wonderful people, yeah. They took care of us, tapi sebab terlalu ramai orang, sometimes lah adalah kita macam bubur aja lah, kita masak nasi, and put a bit of garam, bubur aja lah kan. Tapi because of the Amway business, fantastic. Just one meal, and I tell you about one of the trips by Amway. Ini aja appetizer, main course. Ini lobster ni Amway bayar $120 US, $120 US for this lobster. I was thinking, my God, itu adalah about almost RM400 sekarang kan, RM500 kan. I used to think, makan ni lepas tu yang shell tu kena bawa frame up lah, because mahal macam tu. I sendiri won't take out the money. But the lifestyle has changed so much because I did the Amway business kan. This is a diesel of example, yeah. But I think the most important thing yang apa Amway telah buat untuk hidup saya. So what I'm doing now is I nak cerita about Amway, apa perubahan dalam hidup saya because of Amway. And lepas tu I will tell you why you must do Amway, yeah. I got 7 sebab kenapa you mesti buat Amway. I'll talk to you about it later. Tapi one of the main things about Amway, because kalau you kerja, like I kerja kat Bank Negara, mungkin ada jadi assistant governor ke penasihat, whatever. Maybe I can travel juga kan. I'm a CEO of my own training company. Kalau betul-betul bersungguh-sungguh, I bring my company to a bigger level, mungkin I boleh travel. Tapi what does Amway done to me in terms of my family? For me, yang penting sekali family, because I grew up in a very big family. So my family is very important to me, yeah. So this is what Amway has done for me, yeah. For my wife, okay. Untuk isteri saya, Shoba, I was able to give her the house, the car. You saw that, right? But she has become a full-time mom, wife, boss, and a daughter. And that's because of Amway. She's a graduate. Dia kerja sebagai guru, lepas tu became a training manager. But because of the Amway business, she became a full-time mom. Sekarang because of COVID, semua full-time. Tapi yang ni I'm talking about many years ago, masih you kena kerja tu, you kena bayar untuk kereta, bayar untuk rumah kan. But because I was able to do, in fact, when I saw the Amway business, my wife was expecting our daughter, okay? And I asked her, that's why I started doing insurance lah kan, masa tu But I'll tell you why later on, what's the difference between insurance and Amway and why Amway is better. But I'll talk to you about it later. So I was so happy that I dapat beri pendapatan untuk isteri saya supaya she can become a full-time mother for my 2 kids. She can be a full-time wife for me. She's the boss of her own business today. And of course, she became a full-time daughter. So this is my 2 children, Dinesh and Tashina. They are 22 and 28 now, okay? And we spend a lot of time together. And also we spend a lot of time with my wife. My wife is the eldest in her family. So she spent a lot of time with her parents. That's her parents with my 2 children. And she became a full-time daughter. And this is something she always wanted to do, okay? I became a full-time dad, which is something I love because I suka masak. I suka take care of my children. My daughter, from the time she was born, 22 years ago, I'm a full-time father. I send her to school, I fetch her from school, I send her to college, fetch her from college, semua tu I buat. And this is something I have to do. But I was able to cook. All this I boleh masak. I boleh masak roti canai, tosse, chicken curry, crab curry. Crab curry is one of my, semua resipi ni I belajar daripada ibu saya. But what I do, I cook for my family. So when I send my children to school, I tanyalah anak saya, I'll ask them, what do you want for lunch? Oh, dia kata nak ketam. Okay lah. So I send them to school. Even in the morning, when I get up in the morning, I'll ask them, what do you want for breakfast? I know roti canai. Okay, I bought roti canai lah. I can do roti canai. I can do toast. I can do idli. Semua I boleh masak because I learned from my mother. Wonderful, wonderful person, my mother. So I learn everything and I cook. And ini memang, you see, there are many things you can do in life lah. You can be a CEO of a company. I kenal ramai orang. I belajar accounting di Universiti Malaya. Daripada 80 orang yang buat accounting graduation tu, I think my friend ada 20 orang sekarang CEO of public listed company. Very rich, very successful. Tapi I buat Amway aja. But the thing is, I was able to be a full-time, what do you call it, father. I was able to cook for my children. So dia nak ketam, I go send them to school. I pergi market, beli ketam, masak, and then I go fetch them from school and we eat together. We always spend time together. My 2 kids and me and my wife, 4 of us, always spend time together. And it's something that I was able to do because of the business. I didn't have to go to office. Even though sekarang I'm a CEO of my own training company, tapi I kerja dari rumah. I don't have an office because I can always be from home. And I keluar bila I buat training aja. So this is something I really, really like. But I also want to tell you one more thing before I tell you kenapa you kena buat business ni. I love my mom and I want to do many things for my mom, but of course, I didn't do a lot. But one of the things I did because of Amway, tu je nak cakap. But I was able to spend a lot of time with my mom. Tiap-tiap minggu I boleh balik rumah, dia kat production I kat sini, I boleh pergi jumpa dia, spend time with her, go marketing. I'm the one who do marketing. I'll go market, beli, I will come and cut the fish, cut the chicken, semua I boleh buat. That's why I learned the recipe lah, my mother's recipe, semua I tahu. Tapi what Amway business has done for me is very good. Bila I jadi diamond, I was able to do something for my mother. Let me tell you a little bit of story. My mother is a penuri getah. Okay. And sebagai seorang penuri getah, bila I kecil dulu tu, bila pergi sekolah kan, I'm a very clever student, so I was always in the first top class. Jadi yang dalam top class tu, yang ada my classmates semua tu, doctors' children, what do you call it, accountants' children or lawyers' children, macam tu lah. Jadi bila kat sekolah tu, the teacher will ask, okay, George, ibu bapa kerja apa? Oh, doctor. Okay, Leslie, ibu bapa kerja apa? Oh, lawyer. And then Karthigesu, ibu bapa kerja apa? Penuri getah. And then everybody will laugh. So I felt, kenapa ni dia orang ni, And then I also helped my mother. I helped my mother to tori getah and go to school. And normally, I don't know whether you know, but kalau you tori getah, you ada bau, there's a latex smell. So I used to help my mother. So I used to go, and then a lot of my friends all mix with me. Busuk lah, busuk. A lot of friends all mix with me. So I betul-betul macam sedih lah kan, So I used to go back home, then I help my mother. I used to tell my mother, kenapa kawan I buat macam ni? Kenapa kawan I cakap, kenapa apa dia orang ni segan, apa dia orang ketawa bila I cakap penuri getah, ibu bapa saya kan? So my mother never say anything. She said, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, let them say what they want to say. Itu aja dia kata. Then I realized something, bila I keluar dengan ibu saya lah, dekat Portiksen lah kan, kita naik bus kan. Bila I keluar dengan ibu saya, bila pergi, mana-mana I pergi, bila naik bus together, dia tak duduk dengan I. Dia kata, tapi you duduk sana, I duduk sini. Dah banyak kali macam tu. So I pun pelik kan, kenapa dia tak nak duduk dengan I, kenapa dia nak duduk separately kan. So what I did was, then I asked my mother, one day I asked her, kenapa you tak nak duduk dengan I, kenapa you nak duduk separate all the time kan. And then my mother said, because saya tak nak siapa-siapa kata you anak penuri getah. Oh, I tell you, my heart broke that day lah, because I'm the one who always go and tell her that orang ketawa ke I kan. I felt very, very miserable. So from that day onwards, I will make sure I naik bar, kata, Mak, you duduk dengan I. You don't worry about the people, you duduk dengan macam tu lah. Tapi what I was able to do when I was recognized as a diamond, ada 2 recognition saya. Ada masa tu I have another group, and we had 2 recognition. One was at PGRM in front of 4,000 people, then at PWTC under Amway, another 4,000 people. Tapi when I was being recognized as a diamond, I brought my mother on stage. I actually brought her on stage, And I told everybody in the group lah, 4,000 orang tu, I kata, saya bukan anak penoreh getah, but let me introduce my mother. She's a mother of a diamond. And everybody applaud and all. And I know my mother was very proud of me for being able to do that. But what I'm trying to tell all of you is that I think that is one of my best achievement ever now. Because kalau nak beli kereta, boleh beli kereta, whatever. But even now, if you're an Amway diamond, Amway allows you to bring up your family on stage. Your family to be, you introduce, you what other things your family wants? Apa ibu bapa you nak? So this is my story, kan? And this is what I felt was so important to me. So kenapa you kena buat Amway? So like I said, I promised Diamond Shamas that I will tell a little bit of my story. So that's my story about my background semua tu. Tapi I want to tell you kenapa I buat Amway and kenapa you kena buat Amway. Kenapa? Apa sebab dia? Dan Nina tadi kata, oh Diamond Karthi, bukan calang-calang seorang, dia he's an accountant semua tu kan. So ramai orang tanya. In fact, now I just finished my doctorate. Tapi because of COVID, I couldn't graduate. I couldn't go to France. So I finished my doctorate. So I'll be Dr. Karthigesu once I graduate, when I go for my convocation in France. Yeah, I'm waiting for that, but hopefully this year I can go. If the the vaccine semua tu, I will go lah. But dah belajar macam tu semua, kenapa buat Amway? Kan? And as a training consultant, I want to tell you something. As a training consultant, my fees per day is about 8,000 ringgit. Jadi, I buat training untuk macam Central Sugar ke, I buat training untuk Maybank ke, untuk Maxis ke, I buat training tu. I do training for many companies kan, and big companies ya. Bernas lah, all these are my companies. I buat training kan, Petronas lah, 8,000 sampai 10,000 satu hari. Jadi kalau dah macam tu, kenapa nak buat Amway kan? Now I will tell you why you need to do Amway and why you need to do now. Yeah, and I'll tell you how I think and why I think Amway is always the best business to go. The best, not insurance, not unit trust, not anything else. I'll tell you why shortly. Yeah, so let's go through one by one. Okay, the first reason is you must always remember you need plan B. Always remember, must have plan B. Kalau kita ada kereta, ada spare tire, kenapa? Takut nanti tire pancit, adalah spare tire. You touch and go, kalau you pergi touch and go, you ada 2 touch and go. In case satu tak ada duit, satu ada duit, kan? Dia kata sediakan payung sebelum hujan. Dia kata dig the well. Jadi, it is very, very important for you to understand that first you must have plan B. You cannot live in one income. Itu yang penting sekali. In fact, research shows that multiple streams of income is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. Ini adalah keperluan asas. Ada 2 income tu adalah keperluan asas. Tak ada lagi nak buat bisnes ke? Kan saya dah kerja ni, saya makan gaji ni. No. Now, you have to have a second source of income. This is a good time as well. And Amway is one of the best things for you to do. I'll tell you why shortly. Yeah? The average millionaire has multiple streams of income. Your job, if your job is only income, you're hustling backward. I mean, maybe you tak nak jadi jutawan, maybe you want to have become a millionaire. Tapi kalau your pendapatan tu hanya satu aja, you're hustling backward. You're going backward already. You understand what I'm saying? You tak pergi depan, you ghostan aja dalam hidup kamu. In fact, Robert Kiyosaki ada buku, dia kata Why We Want You to Be Rich. Dalam buku dia kata ada dulu tu ada tiga kategori people. Dia kata orang kaya, orang middle income, and then orang miskin. Dia kata macam itulah. Okay, rich people, middle income people, and poor people. Tapi dia kata masa sekarang ni what's happening is orang kaya sangat kaya, orang miskin sangat miskin. Middle income, which is you and I who are graduate, middle income ini ramai orang dia mula-mula dah jadi mula miskin dah tu. I think you know that. Dulu ayah kerja cukup, then ayah dengan ibu kena kerja. Sekarang ayah, ibu, elder son must work. Jadi kalau income kamu adalah satu aja, you are hustling backwards. You are hustling backward. And I start with that particular topic is because this is the right time to do the Amway business. This is the right time for you to look at the second source of income. Itu yang sebab tu I start with number 1, you must have multiple sources of income. In fact, let me tell you something. Albert Einstein said this. Dia kata insanity, okay, doing the same thing over and over again and expect different result. Let me give you the example. Kegilaan adalah melakukan hal yang sama berulang-ulang dan mengharapkan hasil yang berbeda. Takkanlah kita bekerja bersungguh-sungguh, lebih rajin, ada overtime, tapi masih duit tak cukup. Itu adalah kegilaan. That's why Einstein says, kegilaan adalah melakukan hal yang sama berulang-ulang dan mengharapkan hasil yang berbeda. A lot of people tell me this, Mr. Karthi, last time my family all never do business, you know. So I pun tak payahlah nak makan gaji. Dulu lain, sekarang lain. Dulu ada dah handphone. 20 tahun dulu ada dah handphone, tak ada kan? Atau 25 tahun tak ada kan? Sekarang semua orang handphone. Dulu mana ada email, dulu mana ada WhatsApp. So dah berubah lah kan? So this is the right time to do the business. This is the right time. Maybe suka tak suka. See, for me, I believe that bila COVID datang tu, walaupun ramai yang sengsara tu, but I believe that Tuhan tahu semua. God knows why sometimes this happen. And to a certain extent, because of COVID, ramai dah mula buat bisnes. Kenapa tak kamu? Kenapa tak bukan Amway? So lepas ni, I akan beritahu kenapa Amway lah kan. Tapi you have to have this understanding that I kena buat bisnes. Maybe some of you are watching me today, you join Amway because nak beli vitamin. Tapi mungkin sekarang kamu kena tahu, you have to start as a business. You kena buat bisnes ni. That is what is important. I want to ask you this question. Of course, you, like I said, we are not interactive, so you only listen. But I want to ask you, dalam 4 orang ni, siapa yang bodoh sekali? Nombor 1, nombor 2, nombor 3, nombor 4. You can see nombor 1, nombor 2, nombor 3, dan nombor 4. So kalau I tanya soalan tu, sekarang kat semua orang tu, siapa you rasa bodoh sekali? Dalam 4, who is the most stupid person? I give you 10 seconds to think. Siapa yang bodoh sekali? Okay? I know your answer. Let me tell you answer. Most of you will say nombor 4 yang bodoh sekali. Sebab nombor 4 dia potong tu, dia jatuh tu, dia yang bodoh sekali kan? Okay, let me explain to you. Kalau kamu makan gaji, nombor 1, dia dah tua-tua kerja dah sampai dah besar tu, adalah orang nak tumbangkan dia. That's why number 1 is definitely stupid. Nombor 2, dia rasa, oh, I boleh tolak orang lain supaya I boleh berpromoted. But bila dia tengah buat tu, you tengok nombor 3 dah mula potong dia punya hadaan tu, nombor 2 akan jatuh. Ini adalah kerja lah. Kalau you kerja untuk orang tu, memang macam ni lah. Everybody is trying to push you and drop you, whatever. Biar nombor 3. Let's look at number 4. Kenapa pula you say number 4 yang bodoh sekali? Many of you think number 4 adalah yang bodoh sekali sebab dia potong, dia jatuh, dia luka, tu kan? Dia bodoh lah kan? No, actually number 4 is what I did. I kerja kat Bank Negara. I decided keluar. Oh, kawan I kata, apa you nak buat Amway lah, kenapa you nak buat insurans lah, kenapa you nak keluar lah, bodoh lah you. Kerana kerja you stabil kan. Ada ramai orang beritahu I, dia punya pendapat dia tu. So, bila I potong macam tu, I keluar dari Bank Negara, I potong, I jatuh tu, memang luka lah. Buat business Amway, you go and tell people about Amway, they laugh at you, your friend don't want to take up your phone call, your friend don't want to mix with you dari social media semua tak. Kan? So, memang lah. Tapi, walaupun you dah jatuh, you boleh bangun, you boleh sembuh, and you become successful. That's what I did in Amway. I jatuh, ramai ketawa kat I, tapi I decided I'm going to become successful and I became an Amway Diamond. So I want to tell you today, orang yang pandai sekali adalah nombor 4. Why? Dia keluar daripada the problem he is in. And I want to tell all of you today, if you're watching me today, you have to do the business. You have to do Amway. Why? You need to get out. Because let me tell you something. 2 things free in this world. 2 perkara percuma di hidup ini. 1 adalah oksigen. Memang percuma kan? Nombor 2 adalah pendapat orang lain. Jangan dengar pendapat orang lain yang kata Amway macam ni, Amway macam ni. Dengar daripada apa yang cakap, dengar pemimpin dengan ECBI atau pemimpin dengar Diamond Shamal cakap, because they have all gone through the same process. They've been told off, tapi they decide to do the business. So I want to tell you the first reason why you need to do the Amway business and why now is you must have a second source of income. And you need to get out of whatever problem you have. Don't worry about other people and do the business. Number 2, kenapa kena buat business Amway? It's a simple business. Kadang-kadang kita ni, we make it very difficult. We make it confusing. We make it like, actually it's a simple business. In fact, this is the saying. Dia kata, all you need to do to start a business at the moment. He says, he says, if you're lucky enough to be born in this moment of history, have access to the internet, have a laptop, and you have everything to become a millionaire. And I will add on lah, kalau ada RM60, tu je you nak. You ada internet, adalah internet kan, you tengah watch me kan. You ada laptop or a phone, otherwise how can you be watching me kan? And you boleh kaya. And what you need is only RM60. You ada RM60, you ada Wi-Fi, you ada laptop. This is the right time. Because it's simple. You have what it takes to start a business. Bukan you kena ada kedai, bukan you kena ada modal, all that nothing. This is just simple. You can start a business, RM60 kan? Okay. Robert Kiyosaki also wrote a book they call The Business of the 21st Century. Dia kata ada 10, dia kata first of all, dia kata buku ni dia kata business for this life Okay, kalau boleh baca buku ni ya. And in this book dia kata the business of the 21st century is online business. Dia kata 10 criteria. And let me tell you about that. Why Amway business is a good business. Why you should do Amway. Ya. This is what Robert Kiyosaki. Dia kata ada 10 kriteria untuk you cari business yang bagus. Okay, so I am an auditor from Bank Negara. So bila auditor ni dia memang ada checklist kan. And when I went doing Amway business, I check the checklist. Ini adalah checklist. Robert Kiyosaki kata no employees. Memang in Amway you don't have employees because you are your own business bila you join Amway. Low startup cost RM60. Can do business 24/7. Of course what? Online 24/7. No territorial limitation. You can do the Amway business anywhere. You boleh duduk kat rumah buat, you boleh pergi mana-mana bawa punya laptop, you punya phone, you boleh buat business. Dan juga you can do in any countries. Unlimited income. Today you're watching me kan. I'm a diamond. Okay, tapi you could join the business today, become a double diamond and make more money than me. That means unlimited income. You can make more money than me today. My sponsor is emerald. I'm a diamond. So I make more money than my sponsor. Jadi itu tak penting. Bila your upline join tak penting. Yang penting adalah kalau you join sekarang, kalau you bersungguh-sungguh, you become very successful. Economy and inflation proof. Memang in this COVID situation, very clear, Amway business grow like crazy. Okay, I'll give you the statistics later. No advertising cost, no inventory cost, but semua Amway jaga. Residual income. You can actually, you see macam kerja. I kerja ke Bank Negara 8 tahun. Bila I kerja Bank Negara 8 tahun, bila I keluar daripada Bank Negara, no income. Amway business, I buat business Amway ni, lepas tu I decide, okay, not to do the business anymore, but I will still make money because ada orang yang dah join Amway tu masih menjalankan bisnes ini kan, jadi residual income. And the best thing is this, experienced mentors or coach. Kalau you pergi ke kerja, your boss won't teach you a lot of things. Why? Kalau you lebih pandai daripada your boss, you will take over your boss position. Tapi in the Amway business, you have ECBI, you've got the pemimpin ECBI, they all want to teach you. Kenapa? Because lebih besar business kamu lagi daripada punya passive income. So there are so many experienced mentors and coaches are willing to teach you. Jadi all of you need to give a big round of applause to your pemimpin kat CBI, ECBI and all, because they are there to help you and they are experienced. Everybody yang nak beri tunjuk ajar dengan you are people who have done it. They either founders platinum ke emerald ke diamond ke bini, dia dah jalan-jalan tu and then they teach you. That is very important. And that's what Robert Kiyosaki say. Robert Kiyosaki say kalau ni 10 ini, this is Amway lah. Amway lah ni. No employees, low startup cost, can do 24/7, no territorial. Inilah Amway ni. And Robert Kiyosaki wrote the book many years ago, okay, and he says the business of the 21st century is an online business. I am so happy that I'm doing the Amway business because it fits in the criteria. Ini adalah sebab kedua. Sebab ketiga kenapa you kena buat business ni. Income potential. I don't know whether how much of money you can make in Amway. I know maybe you dengar orang cakap lah, oh boleh buat banyak duit ni, diamond macam ni macam ni kan. So sometimes you don't know, right? Look, this girl is only 19 years old and she's making 8,000 ringgit a month. 19 years old. Apa you buat masa 19 years? I masa 19 years ago, I think I was working as a waiter in a hotel. This girl is only 19 years old and makes 8,000 ringgit because of the Amway business. Look at an income of a particular person. I won't tell you who it is, but look at the particular person. Because Amway tengok you punya income bulan, you punya total PV untuk satu bulan, lepas tu dia akan beri income the next month, 2 weeks later. Jadi ini adalah untuk Jun 2020, 14 hari bulan Julai, ini adalah bonus dia, 31,260. I want to ask you something. Kalaulah, I know your bank account selalu ada mystery withdrawal kan, tiba-tiba duit hilang, tiba-tiba duit hilang, because adalah tolak untuk kereta, tolak untuk insurans, tolak untuk ni, tengok-tengok tak ada banyak duit kan. Tapi let me ask you something. What if you got mystery deposit? And what if on the 14th of every month or 15th every month, Amway deposit 31,266 ringgit? Let me ask you something. Suka tak suka? Suka tak suka? So berapa nak buat business Amway? 60 ringgit. You join untuk 60 ringgit dapat 31 ribu. Okey lah, tak payah 31 ribu. Half. 15 ribu. Tak payahlah half. Quarter. 7,500. Tak nak ke? Apa lagi you tunggu? Listen to me, my friends. You are watching me for the first time. Jangan dengar apa cakap kawan you. Don't listen. Kawan you will tell me, listen. Kalau you want to listen to people orang yang buat business Amway, yang berjaya, especially founders platinum and above. Listen to them. Listen to founders platinum and above. Don't listen to people yang join business tak buat apa-apa, yang join business tapi dah gagal. listen, Amway business will work. If God is with you, who is against you? Business ni halal. Business ni will work. If you do the work. I told you, manjada wajada. You do the work, you'll get the money. And this is the income. And I want to show you something else. This is from Wayne Tan. Wayne Tan is an EDC together with Joanne Lui. I like what he says, so I want to just share with you. And Wayne Tan and EDC Wayne Tan and Joanne Lui, they put up this income and said 2.2 million, okay, is the income given to somebody in 2016. And I like what he said. Dia kata, if you're still struggling for making money after years and years of working hard, what investment that gives you 2 million ringgit for annual startup of only 95 ringgit 40 cent? Now, I know why he said 95.40 because masa EDC Wayne Tan join Amway business was 90 ringgit. Masa tu ada GST 6%, jadi dia kena bayar dalam 95 ringgit 40 sen. But what he's telling is, untuk apa you nak bersusah-susah kerja tempat anywhere where you can make 2 million ringgit with only 95 ringgit 40 cent? So let me tell you something. Today, if you're listening to me the first time, if you tak suka Amway, you tak nak buat Amway, whatever lah, let me tell you something. Business ni halal. You know why I keep saying halal lah? Siapa adalah pemegang saham Amway? You tahu tak siapa pegang saham Amway? Who is the shareholder of Amway? Lembaga Tabung Haji, EPF, Perbadanan Nasional Berhad. They are the people who hold the shares for Amway. So jangan fikir-fikir, jangan ragu-ragu, jangan was-was, nothing. Because Amway is a really good company. And like what EDC Wayne says is, for 95 ringgit 40 cent, if you can make 2 million ringgit, why not? So income potential. That's why I say join now. Jangan tunggu lagi. Join now. Number 4, legacy income. You know, I kerja kat Bank Negara 8 tahun. Dan I keluar Bank Negara tu, tiap-tiap bulan I dapat surat. Dia kata, bukan dia nak beri duit. Tiap-tiap bulan I dapat surat. Dia kata, tolong habiskan pinjaman kereta you, tolong bayar balik pinjaman. Itu yang surat I dapat. So, legacy income is this. Let me tell you this. I don't know whether you have seen this. This lady, seorang wanita terpaksa menyerahkan 2 anaknya, dijaga oleh orang lain. Kenapa? Kerana susah sebab suaminya tiba-tiba meninggal dunia dan mewariskan hutang. Mewariskan hutang. Now, kalaulah sesuatu terjadi pada kamu, apa yang kamu akan tinggalkan? Dulu, kita kata semua orang ada hutang sekeliling pinggang. Sekarang hutang seluruh badan pula tu. So, for 60 ringgit, if you can do the Amway business and create legacy income, at least you are leaving something for your family, kan? I want to tell you another story. This is a lady, dia Miss R. I banyak kali tunjuk bisnes Amway dekat dia. Banyak kali tunjuk. Dia kerja kat bank lah. And tapi dia tak nak lah. Dia kata, tak nak lah. I kerja kat bank kan. I kan kerja kat bank kan. And then tiba-tiba bank tu ada buat VSS. Jadi bila dia buat VSS tu, dia ada beri dia surat macam ni. Ini cerita you dengar cepat. Betul-betul Dia ni dah kerja kat bank ni, umur dia 50 tahun. Dia dah kerja kat bank tu dah 25 tahun. And ada lagi 10 tahun boleh kerja lah. That's why they say that months to retirement is 129. Jadi dia nak VSS. Jadi kalau nak VSS tu dia kena boleh keluar kerja kan. So dia calculate lah. Dia kata okay, based on the VSS kita boleh beri you 116,000, which is the factor, paid blah blah blah. This is the factor lah, 1.25 years of service. Ataupun dia kata kita boleh beri you duit untuk tiap-tiap bulan you belum kerja lagi, which comes to about 493,000. And then dia kata kita also can give you 24 months of basic drawn salary, which is 91,000. Of course, bank tu kata lepas dah macam tu, dia kata macam ni, we ada 3 calculation, 116, 493. Kalau you dapat pilihan, apa you nak pilih? Of course kita pilih yang ni kan, 493. But what the bank said was, calculation of 1, 2 or 3, whichever is lower. Jadi they offered her 91,000. Dia kerja dah 25 tahun kat bank tu. Dia ada 2 orang anak belajar kat universiti. Satu form 5, satu kat universiti. And bank tu kata, kita akan beri you 91,000 ringgit. Umur dia dah 50 tahun. Mana dia nak bekerja? Tapi cerita dia belum habis lagi. Jadi dia tidak ada pilihan. Sebab dia beri macam ni kan. Dia kata, okey lah. Saya akan ambil 91,200. Dia tulis acceptance letter. 2 bulan kemudian, sebelum dia kena VSS, sebelum keluar tu, bank tu hantar dia surat, dia kata, kita dah tengok you punya performance for the last 25 years, kita dapati ia tidaklah memuaskan. So we are going to put you on what you call a PMP. PMP means performance improvement, PIP, performance improvement program, PIP. They put on a PIP program. Ini ada bank, I won't tell the name of the bank. The bank ni bank besar di Malaysia ni. So they put on a PIP program, and PIP program ni 6 bulan, they want to look at your performance before they give you 91,000 lah. Dia kata kita akan beri you 91,000, tapi kita tengoklah performance. Dia kata 6 bulan performance improvement program. Lah lepas 2 bulan aja dia hantar surat, dia kata your performance is not up to our standard, and they terminated her. Berapa duit diberi? Zero. Why? Because kalau bank tu terminate you under PIP, tak payah bayar apa-apa duit. So tengok bank tu dia kerja untuk 25 tahun. Bank kata kita akan beri, ini pun dah teruk lah kan, 91,000, and they actually terminated her. Kesian kan? So berapa orang daripada kamu tengok dia, Amway tak nak lah, I don't want to do Amway lah. Listen to me. You want security, buat business. Kalau nak security, buat business. Even for many of you are listening today, is a Malay talk, many of you are Muslims. Even the prophet, peace be upon him, the prophet says, dalam 10 type of income tu, okay, 9 of it must be from business. Boleh satu makan gaji kan? So why are you makan gaji aja? Kenapa tak nak buat business? Kenapa tak business Amway? In fact, in Amway, you have got this case of Chan Poyok. Everybody knows about Chan Poyok. Madam Chan Poyok, Diamond Direct, pass away dah 24 tahun dah dia pass away. Bukan 24 tahun, 27, 28 tahun dah pass away. 28 tahun dia dah meninggal dunia, tetapi last year her brother and sister dapat 2 juta ringgit daripada Amway. Ini adalah income yang Amway berikan keluarga dia walaupun dia dah meninggal dunia. Kenapa pula? Dia buat bisnes Amway, dia dah meninggal dunia, tapi Amway masih beri duit because bisnes dia masih mengembang. So I love the concept that bila you dah tak ada lagi di dunia ni, you ada dapat mewariskan bisnes kamu untuk keluarga kamu untuk dapat duit. Berapa orang kenal you punya great grandfather? Kenal tak? Kenal tak? Great grandfather mungkin tak kenal lah kot. Tapi your great grandfather ada tinggalkan untuk 5 juta ringgit untuk you, ingat tak? Oh, mesti ingat. Mungkin you akan pergi kubur dia tiap-tiap minggu, pergi kubur dia nak sembahyang kan? Ataupun you ada gambar dia besar, dan hari-hari you kata, Datuk, terima kasih Datuk. Tapi kalau you are business Amway, your great cucu okay, grandchildren akan dapat duit sebab you start Amway business today. I need you to know that. Sometimes, I want to tell you a little bit. Sometimes people compare Amway dengan insurance, Amway dengan unit trust. I want to tell you something. I'm orang Negara, so I tell you. Okay, I want to compare a little bit and tell you. Amway ni is a good company, really good company, because they had all this option to give you the money even if something happens to you. Somebody from insurance come and tell me, Mr. Karthi, insurance pun ada. No. Okay. Amway punya diamond level, let's say we look at insurance group agency manager. Do you know kalau group agency manager meninggal dunia, income is zero. Stop. Unless anak dia ambil alih and must do insurance. Mesti buat insurance. Amway bukan macam tu. Yang Chan Poyok tu, adik-beradik dia tu tak buat apa-apa. Tapi Amway masih beri duit because Amway dah janji, as long as business tu berkembang, I will give you money. Different from insurance, Different from insurance, because a lot of people don't realize this. You can make money in insurance, tetapi tak ada legacy income. Tak ada legacy income unless your family is willing to do. Let's talk about unit trust. Unit trust pun sama. Unit trust, kalau you ada group agency manager, kalau you meninggal dunia, yes, you ada legacy income. You know berapa tahun? 5 tahun. 5 tahun. Lepas 5 tahun, stop. No more income. Amway is turun-temurun. So if next time you have ada orang insurance datang cakap pada you, or from unit trust datang cakap, you beritahu dia orang that in the Amway business is the only one that you can will it to your children and you peace of mind, because the income will continue going as long as business is growing. I know this, I understand this, I've done my research, I know this. Anyway, nombor 5, okay, creating an asset for the family. Okay, I ada lagi 5-10 minit, I finish. I got 3 more points. I want to finish it up. Why Amway is the right business to do now? I want to tell you something. Okay, ramai orang, impian dia adalah maybe ada fixed deposit in the bank. Okay, saya pun memang. Ramai orang dia kata kalau boleh, I nak letak duit kat maybe PNB ke, maybe your Amanah Saham Nasional ke, whatever lah. No problem, you nak letak duit. But what actually you want is you nak monthly income. Jadi I want to tell you something. Kalau katakanlah your return on investment about 4%, ni untuk bank lah, sebab I look at fixed deposit in the bank. Kalau 4% ke bank, kalau you nak RM7,000 sebulan, every month income, riba, income, interest, you mesti ada 2,1 juta di bank. Kalau nak 15,000, you mesti ada 45 juta di bank. Kalau nak 30,000, mesti ada 9 juta di bank. Now, let me ask you something. Tadi kan I tunjuk income tu kan. A diamond in Amway easily can make 30,000 one month. Easily kan. Okay. So, tapi a diamond might not have 9 million in the bank. Faham tak? So, if you don't have 9 million in the bank because itu adalah duit besar. So, kalau you rasa, I want to have money in the bank, a lot of people tell me, Mr. Karthi, I tengah jimatkan duit nak buat fixed deposit, nak buat fixed deposit. I want to tell you something, you simpan fixed deposit, tak apa, you nak actually passive income. Jadi, you nak RM30,000 sebulan, yeah, then you need 9 million. Let me tell you something. Do you know, kalau you are a platinum in Amway, itulah sebabnya you kena buat Amway sekarang. If you are a founder's platinum or platinum in Amway, monthly income is about 7,000. Senang, easy to make 7,000 ringgit every month if you are founder's platinum. Equivalent, it's equivalent to 2.1 million in the bank. Jadi, kalau sesuatu terjadi pada kamu, kalau business ini di legacy, you leave it, diwasiatkan untuk anak kamu, artinya you are leaving a business which is about 2 million. Kalau kamu adalah seorang emerald, macam Rosli, dia ada 15,000 sebulan, artinya dia ada asset worth about 4.5 million. I'm a diamond. Kalau diamond dapat 30,000, artinya it's about 9 million in the bank. So, why do I do Amway? I had accounting degree, I got MBA. Why do Amway? Because I know it is very difficult for me to jimatkan duit tu ada 9 juta di bank. Tetapi, I can, for 60 ringgit, I can do the Amway business, make sure my family makes 30,000 every month, which is sama as 9 million ringgit asset. Jadi, kenapa I buat business Amway? Because Amway business bukan business. Amway is where you create an asset. You create an asset. So that's another reason why you should do the Amway business now. Jadi bila orang cakap dengan dia, Amway tanah lah, Amway dah lama dah, Amway semua orang tahu lah, Amway dah. Listen, biarlah apa dia cakap tu. You need to know, apakah tujuan kamu, apakah impian kamu. You want to create if you love your family, you ada keluarga, and let me tell you something, you want to create an asset. Nombor 6. Capital versus income. Again, I'm an accountant, so I'll tell you this today. Berapa banyak duit you can invest in join Amway? RM60 kan? Okay, let me show you something. Okay, I want to ask all of you here. Nak ke buat RM10,000? Okay, this one, lepas habis tu, you can take a screenshot, you can show to people. I want to ask you how to make 10,000 a month. I want to ask you. I ask all of you here who's watching me today. Would you like to make 10,000? Would you nak ke buat RM10,000 sebulan? Nak ke? Sure nak. Passive income. Nah, sure nak kan? I will show you the way. Cara satu, rental income. You boleh dapat sewa rental income 10,000. Tetapi you mesti ada 3 juta ringgit sebab kerana kamu mesti ada 3 juta nak beli 10 rumah untuk disewakan. Baru dapat RM10,000. Question, adakah 3 juta kat you? Tak ada. 3 juta ringgit, bukan rupiah. Okay, I already told you, if you have fixed deposit in the bank, you want to make 10,000 from fixed deposit, sekarang, at the moment, interest rate in the bank is 2.5% for fixed deposit. Kalau 2.5%, itu pun dah tinggi tu. You need 4.8 million in the bank. You nak RM10,000 setiap bulan daripada fixed deposit, you need 4.8 million. Some people say, tanah lah Mr. Karthi, I tak nak buat Amway, I ni nak beli franchise, I nak Papa Rich lah, secret recipe lah, franchise. Dia dengar tu baik tu. Tapi you need at least 1 million ringgit. 1 million ringgit. Ada ke 1 million ringgit? Now, I'm telling you, I as an accountant, why you should do Amway now, because you can make 10,000 ringgit with Amway for only RM60. Why don't you want to do business? Why don't you want to do now? Logical kan? Now, you join Amway for RM60. Okay lah, you buat 1 tahun. Okay lah tak jadi. At least you can say, I dah cuba. Jangan dengar cakap orang. Belum cuba mana you tahu kan? Belum cuba mana you tahu. So you need to understand this. Number 7. I think this is the last one. Amway is a really, 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 really good company. Okay? And I will tell you why. Sekarang ni, masa ni, COVID, many company lah, potong gaji lah, retrenchment lah, semua-semua kan? Okay, Amway, this is the income they used to give. 3% dapat RM30, 21% dapat RM6,000. Itu adalah normal income. Normal income, Sekarang COVID, Amway has got this new incentive, CSI, BFI, BBI, and now orang yang used to get RM6,000 boleh dapat RM9,000. This is Amway for you. Bila semua syarikat tu potong gaji lah, retrenchment lah, duduk rumah lah bawa kerja, I want to cut your benefit lah, this one cannot. Amway pula tu, from RM6,000 untuk 21%, they give you RM9,000 sekarang. Lebih pula dia nak beri. Why wouldn't you do Amway? That's a really, really good company, because I'm an accountant. I think, fantastic lah syarikat ni. You understand? Bila orang dah susah-susah tu, orang nak, actually a lot of companies nak cari alasan nak potong gaji you. And ini adalah syarikat, masa dah kesengketan macam ni, dia nak pula beri you lebih duit. Supaya you dapat pendapatan yang lebih. Bukan tu je, dulu kita bayar RM90 nak join Amway, sekarang bayar RM60. In fact, bila dah COVID tu RM30 aja, dia bawa RM30 aja, bukan dia nak lebih ramai yang join. In fact, dia punya sales, Amway sales, in the last 1 year, dia meningkat by 20%, 19.4. Daripada 966 juta dah jadi 1.15 million during COVID. During COVID, bukan jadi, dia increase the income for everybody. Bukan tu je, dia punya sales, total sales in Amway went up by 20%. Bukan tu je, number of people who join Amway during COVID. Biasanya tiap tahun Amway ada macam 50,000 orang, ataupun ini pun dah exaggerate lah, dia kurang sikit tu. About 50,000 orang baru join Amway lah, biasanya lah. Masa COVID, in 2020 alone, 350,000 orang join Amway. 350,000 orang. Why wouldn't you join Amway? I've come to the last slide. So, I dah 1 jam bercakap ni. If you are born poor, it's not a mistake. I'm telling you today, don't worry about your past. Bila kita bawa kereta tu, kita ada rear mirror tu kan, you tengok tu nampak kereta ke belakang kan. When you bawa kereta tu, you cannot tengok cermin ke atas tu, tengok belakang dan nak pergi depan. Sure accident kan. You're born poor, it's okay, tak apalah tu. Tapi start today. You kena bersyukur kerana kamu dapat peluang ni, datang meeting hari ni, bukan dengar cakap tapi dapat sedikit petua kenapa Amway is a really good business. Kenapa you should do Amway. Tetapi yang penting sekali, you need to link up to your leader kat ECBI and make sure they can guide you, they can hold your hand and teach you how to do the business. So, I want to show you a video before I finish for today. What did you see today? Let's watch this video.
I used to run more frequently, and I was a member of the New York Roadrunners. And on weekends, they host races, fun. And very often there's a sponsor. At the end of the race, you can get a free apple or a free bagel or something. And I was running with a friend, and at the end of this particular race, there were free bagels. And so you can just imagine sort of cafeteria tables, folded tables with boxes of bagels. On one side was some volunteers handing out the bagels, and on the other side was a long line of runners waiting to get their bagel. I said to my friend, let's get a bagel, and he said, nah man, I don't want to stand in line. And I said, but it's a free bagel. And he goes, yeah, I don't want to stand in line. I said, yeah, but it's a free bagel. And after a couple of rounds of backwards and forwards, it made me realize that there's 2 ways of seeing the world. One is you can see the thing you want, and the other way is you can see the thing that prevents you from getting the thing you want. I could only see the bagels, he could only see the line. And so I used to run more frequently.
I don't know whether you got a message from the video. Apa yang Simon Sinek kata adalah, you have listened to my talk today. Ada 2 cara. 2 things that can come to your mind. Satu, oh my God, I want to do Amway lah because ada income, ada legacy income, ada mentor. I want to do this. I see an opportunity because I'm an entrepreneur. I think this is the best thing. Thank you. That's satu. Ataupun you can look at it and say, susah lah Amway tu, ramai ni, Amway lama ni susah lah kena cari orang, susah lah nak jual barang Amway mahal kan. So what Simon Sinek says in the video is there are 2 ways to see in the world. You can either see an opportunity and go for it, or you can see apakah halangan kamu yang akan menghalang kamu daripada dapatkan apa you nak. So with that, I want to tell you, may God bless all of you. I hope dalam sedikit banyak yang saya share hari ini dapat beri kamu petua that Amway is a really good business and now is the right time to do the business. When I say right time, kita semua tahu kan, Tuhan tahu when is the right time. Kalau kamu dapat tengok peluang keemasan macam ni, that means this is the right time. And if you have seen it in Amway, I'm very happy for you because I believe it's a blessing. Dia adalah satu pahala, tengok business Amway ni adalah satu pahala, satu berkat, So you really need to stick, and you are very lucky to be with ECBR, very good leadership, extremely successful organization. So you're very lucky. You're in Amway and you're at ECBR and you're with the leader. So I nak ucapkan terima kasih kepada pemimpin-pemimpin dekat ECBR kerana menjemput I, bercakap hari ini. I want to thank Diamond Shamas. Diamond Shamas, the other one, called me, and spoke to me and said, please talk and all. And I'm really thank you, Diamond Shamas, kerana menjemput saya. I have a lot of respect for Diamond Shamas and Diamond Noraza because I'm really close friends with them. So I want to tell all of you, my friends, we call it in English, the ball is in your court. That means peluang ni adalah di tangan anda. It is up to you to decide what you want to do with it. I always say, kalau orang beri kamu lilin yang menyala, you can decide whether to use lilin untuk menyalakan hidup or beri light to other people, or you can blow the candle. So up to you to decide, and I hope you make a good decision today. Thank you very much. I will stop sharing now. Thank you.